Okay, so long-time viewers might remember that I did a review of Studio Series 86 Blur. And I basically turned that review into a step-by-step comparison of this and the Titans Returns version, saying that, frankly, apart from the paint job, the Titans Return version is better, and I effectively don't like this figure. And that's true. I don't like the face sculpt of it. There's something very missing about this figure. It doesn't actually fit as Blur in my mind. And now I've got to come to the confession. This figure has lived on my bedside cabinet for about a year. Whenever I'm in bed and I'm bored and I want to transform something, generally speaking, I reach for him. And I don't know why. Can't explain it. To some degree, I've come to really like this figure. But when I have to sit there and analyse it and explain what this figure's like, I don't like it. So there's something very strange going on there, and I don't understand it, and it confuses me greatly. So when I saw the Speedia 5000 version go in cheap on Amazon, I thought, I'll throw it in the wish list, see what happens. And the in-laws got me for Christmas. Again, I've grown to appreciate this figure. I don't know why, but I do. So I thought, it's going cheap. Why not? And yet now I've got him. And again, I kind of like it, but I don't know why. Let's just get this out of the way because it's going to bother me if I don't. All right, this one has the weapon storage underneath. This got the exact same storage. You know, the little weldery thing, the gun, all underneath this. Now, because of how long and pointy this is, it kind of gets away with it. But this guy, because they've given him a more snub-nosed, it doesn't work so well. Plus, this kind of goes into a nice tight grip underneath this weldery piece. Goes into this nice tight gripped section underneath. Whereas this one kind of grips around the outside of this nose cone. So it comes off a lot easier. So for argument's sake, I'm just going to take those off because I think this looks a lot better without them. Personal preference. Although it does look really weird. I don't know. But I suppose I think we're all looking for the question of, why has it got wheels? Why has it got wheels that are clearly off the ground? Why has it got wheels when it's clearly some sort of hover vehicle with jet engines out the back of it? All these wheels would do is get dragged along, get torn off by the friction. It makes no sense. And even if they were somehow on the ground and somehow didn't get torn off by the friction, how's this thing going to front wheel turn? It's got that much power, it'll just... It doesn't make any sense. Are these supposed to be weapons? Is it supposed to be like giant pizza cutters so it can like ram things and cut into them? Who knows? It doesn't make sense. I'm sure whoever, because I think this is based on the IDW or something, or the Matumti or something stupid like that. I'm sure someone who designed it thought it would be cool. But it makes no sense. None at all. 0 sense. I don't understand it. Alright? I just don't. But it's fine. Alright? It's apparently my catchphrase to say that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. Size comparison. Legacy Wild Rider. It's a deluxe. Yeah, come on. Right. Let's get on to transformation. It's exactly the same as Studio Series 86. I forgot what the word was then. I apologise if people didn't like that sound. That was me tongue-tied. Right, so we'll get the thing out, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into too depth of the transformation because you know it. Okay, I'm just going to do it on screen. I'm going to untab these so I can rotate them up. Give me the arms, put them up, reach for the sky, fold up this panel, turn that around, separate the knees, well, the knee parts, you know what I mean. Rotate it through, split, fold the little spoilery thing in, close it up, feet, rotate down, turn that around, fold it through, close that up, rotate it around, fold it through, close it up, dramatic head reveal, bring that over, And using the double hingy thing, kind of push them past these little pegs here, kind of push it past, so it goes into there. Again, you can do all this with the weapons on, I just forgot to do so. And there he is in his robot mode. And I like it. I don't know why, I like it. It's blur, but you can understand why it doesn't look like blur, because it's not supposed to be blur, if you know what I mean. It's not supposed to be 100% accurate. So he has a bit of liberty, a little bit of you know. The head is interesting, quite interesting, very smug, but I prefer that to Blur's face. Should we get Blur's face? Huh? See what I mean? Like, this one just looks like he hasn't eaten in about 4 years. And he just looks smug. You know, you got the shoulder panels are different. Everything else is basically the same. The crotch piece is separate, different, sorry. The arms, I think, are mostly different except for the big pizza cutter things that hang off the back. It's basically the same. But the figures are kind of night and day. They have very different feeling to them. So I don't feel bad having both of them together, because, again, for some reason, I'm always transforming him. I don't know why. I think it's just because he's a sturdy enough, solid figure that I'm not going to break, like I can do when I'm half asleep. So I've now got basically the same thing again, in a slightly different flavour. And it works for me, it does. I don't know why. It's like, this is the figure that no one asked for. It's like, oh, let's have that figure, which isn't very good. But we'll have it again, but in a dumber vehicle mode. But it works. So for argument's sake, we'll give him his weapons. Sorry, weapon and welder. It's not really a weapon, is it? Unless you want to get up too close to someone. Unless you want to run around and like weld people's feet to the floor. I don't know. But, and I think that little Autobot symbol in there is something that should have had. I know there's one there, and it's probably more accurate, but the one in there fits so much nicer. But yeah, I don't understand. Even myself, personally, I don't understand why I like these figures. Like, the little backpacky thing's a bit, but that's a bit ridiculous, you know? The pizza cuttery things hanging off the elbows, well, I'm used to that now, aren't I? So, I feel like I can have them both together. I feel like this guy's more Blur's cousin, you know? Like, slightly younger, slightly more annoying. So if someone wants to give him a name, feel free to, you know, give me a decent name that's kind of like Blur, but not, like, I'm thinking something like Haze or Haste or something stupid like that. I don't know how that would work. But, yeah, I don't understand it. I'll be honest, I really don't. But I do like them both now. I still think the Titans Return figure is more fun. I think as a toy, it is more fun. You know, it's got the head gimmick, the weapons are better. I think as a toy, it's more fun. But for some reason, I've been drawn to him, and I don't know why. And by extension, I now really like him. Don't understand it, not at all. I'm sure someone in the comments will go, yeah, I've got a figure like that. Please tell me about it. Because this baffles me, and I don't understand it. Or if there are any psychologists, explain to me, okay? Just because I'm nuts at this point. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to scarper. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one, when you get a slightly different version of me that's probably younger and better and cooler and has big pizza cutters. And I'm just going to go. I'm going to go. Bye-bye!